good morning everybody from Growing Monarch Homestead. Just finished editing the weekend video. And I started off my morning doing chores and doing a little bit of some work that I need to get done, well, what supplies I had to do it with. So I'm going to take you on a tour and let you know what I was doing, update some things. But first, I'm going to tell you what I've been doing with the freezer. All right, so the freezer has a lot still of fat from our AGH pig that we had last season. He was very obese, so we had lots of fat. And obviously when we went to do the sausage, we didn't use as much fat as we needed, which still putting it out there, guys. I know hunting season is coming, and if you're wanting to make some venison sausage, please get in touch with us because we have bags and bags. We need to get it out of there because obviously when we process these new pigs, we're going to have fat as well. So I have been pulling out, rendering, giving away. I'd like to sell some of it, but you know what? At this point, let's see what we can figure out, right? Maybe you can give me some sausage in trade for some of the great fat that we have. I have rendered quite a bit. We took all the leaf lard because that's prime. But I am doing another 7 pounds, skimming off some more of that, going into that jar. And then I did this morning. Oi, 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 reaching. Now, when you see this, you're gonna see just how beautiful and white it is. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Skimmed it by hand. We didn't want any water in there because that, of course, will affect the shelf life. We don't want that. So I have decided, after having lasagna last night, that it's time to clean up my act, so to speak. So I'm going to go back on the GAPS diet and put myself on broth and go from there. I've got lots of broth. I'll be making more broth when we process the turkeys. And I am trying to get my dogs to stop clip-clopping through the house. Go lay down. Sit. Tired of it. Sit. Stay. They only have to do that until I leave the house. So, like I said, rendering. I also pulled out of the freezer the second half of the chicken processing feet and necks, and I'm making some more stock, so I've got that going. And I've got my turkey broth ready for my sustenance for the afternoon. And tonight I will be making for Carrie stuffed peppers with some cheapo hamburger because I've ran out of my beef hamburger. Maybe once the animal feed costs go down a little bit and everybody's processed in the freezer, I'll be able to invest in some local organic beef, which would be really nice because I don't like eating this garbage. That's probably part of the reason my stomach's so, lovely. Anyway, so wish me luck on that. So I'm going to take you out now and we'll go see what's going on outside. I'm going to leave you inside. Nah, 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 nah. Unlock the door because they were seeing the cat freaking out. Off we go. It's a beautiful day. Quite beautiful. Quite beautiful. So, we got to get set up for turkey processing this weekend. Scalders fixed. Yay! So that's a good thing. First, we're going to go in the shed. Cat has been wanting to get in here so bad. He's used to sleeping in here. So we've got to empty this food grade barrel out to be able to put turkeys on ice. And we've still got our babies in here. What you doing up there? That's supposed to be you get under it, not over it. Ay. Eating like crazy. I've only had one loss since delivery. So that's cool. So that means I still have 31 chicks. One is different. It would be cool if that one was the same as Hawkeye, which is the last one we got. It was this special one. I'm going to take this lamp out of the mix, unplug that. It's getting a little warm in here. The temperatures are getting cooler here in Tennessee. For processing. It is supposed to be 67 degrees, so yeah, fun. I don't know if I've ever showed you this, but these are how these food grade barrels are, or drums, are how we store our feed, keeping varmints out of them. So this is our sheep feed, which we're only giving them that, trying to get condition up for getting ready to have babies, and, you know, hoping on that. We are going to try something. So when we try this experiment, we're going to take you along. This is our pig feed. That's a big cost. Can't wait to get that in the freezer. Oh, there's more pig feed. I think I bought like 12 bags this past time because they were eating like crazy. Yeah, there's more pig feed. Actually, I think this one, yeah, that one's chicken. That one's broiler feed. So that one's for these guys over here, because the turkeys will be going in the freezer. And yeah, there's one more bag of pig feed. So we've got lots of pig feed. We're doing good with the pig feed. So we've got the scalder. Scalder's ready to go. So that will go out and get filled up and plugged in on Friday night. I've got a little bit of pig feed left in this bag. It's going to be probably going in there shortly. And we've got our sink here. All of our hay is still in here. We'll just do a little bit of pickup in here for anything that might get, that if it gets wet, we don't really want to get it wet. And I'll do a quick sweep in here. Set up our water in here and our 2 tables that we use, because we need a little more space since we're going to have visitors. I'm going to assume probably just the adults. Kids might come, but I don't know if they'll participate. So, what you guys doing? Your water looks good still. You're num-numbing. Yeah. You gonna sleep today? Let's see what the temperature is. Check the temperature. Just mixed up my second batch of magic water for these guys. 82. You're all right. You're okay. You're perky. You're perky. These Delaware broilers, they're different. Their wings have a black or a gray look to them. So I don't know if any of you guys give your baby chicks kelp, but I gave them a little bit of kelp, and it seems like it's helping their poopy butt, which is great because that was getting really annoying. So I am only giving this sheep feed once a day now. I'm giving them 3 scoops once a day because they just look big. So I don't want them to get like obese and have problems with their hearts and stuff. Especially the girls when they're taking care of babies. I don't want to get too, you know, fat. So here's what I did the other day for the chickens. I put this net up. This is officially a turkey net, but they're big enough now that they're not going to squeeze through. And I got like a 5 going. It is kind of grounding out a little bit because I've got different elevations going here. So, but at least they have a run. So they can get out of that little box and move around. I actually have had the dogs run into it twice, which is just idiocy. Turn it off because I heard what sounded to me like hen laying egg. That'd be so cool. I really hope so, because I'm getting tired of buying eggs and it's getting cooler, and I'm telling you, I really hope that we don't lose our laying quickly, since they just started. They say if they just started, they'll lay through the winter, so that's what I'm hoping for. And I did get some wood chips to put in here underneath the tractor because he added some height back in the back so they wouldn't be able to get out. So I do have this here. Put that in here. Close this back up. So I'm going to skippies. A moment. We have 2 roosters in here, so we have to get one out. We just can't decide which one we want to get out. The one is bigger than the other. I haven't really seen either one of them acting like they're interested in mounting the girls. This water is going to be completed. We've got the heat tape around the tube, and then we've got a heater for it. And he's going to put it right on the side of the barn. We've got the barrel from our other coop over at Tiny used. So do have that. It's getting cooler. I'm going to put this water in the sun, I think. Not that I think it's going to freeze, but... Hey, y'all! I got to clean this guy out. This guy needs cleaning inside. I'm gonna sneak a peek because I thought I heard a hen making hen noises. And they're usually really tiny when they first start laying, so get that golf ball. Use golf balls, guys. That fools them into thinking there's eggs in there. And they go, oh, that's where I'm supposed to do that. Try to get you to sit down. Go. Check this other one. Guess I was fooled. Because I heard it doesn't mean it was happening. Don't see anything on the ground. Guess that was wishful thinking.
So hang on, I'm trying to give Sandy my glasses. She's putting her shoes on. So we are going to go up and see the pigs because they need some food. And then we're going to go play with the sheep. Just so you see. Sandy made some broth stock today. So that's leftover feet and necks and stuff. Bones from chickens that we cooked. Ah, sorry. I had to get in the shade. That sounds killing me. Can you set my... Thank you. And say hi.
Hi. Keep it above the waist, would you?
So I'm going to hand you back to Sandy because I'm driving the wagon.
No rooster?
No.
Some of those seeds. I'm gonna take some of them in. Show off! Show off! Show off! Show off, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yep, you're not getting fed tonight. Sorry.
Huh?
He's complaining because I didn't bring him food. Hey, Muddy. You must have gotten, oh, he's bleeding again.
He's bleeding again.
In that same spot. She's bleeding again.
Yes, she is, isn't she?
Pull that out. Pull it away from the wire. Like in the middle.
Head.
Pardon
me.
I mean, I go get some of that blue stuff, but with all that mud on there.
Right.
It's a mud pack. They're enjoying that, huh?
So while they're enjoying that, I'm gonna put the bag of feed in.
Put the bag of feed in, yeah. Nom, 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 nom. Did you need me to go grab something to...
No, grab the shovel.
Oh, okay. All right now. I don't see how that's necessary. You lost a foot. They're throwing the bones everywhere.
They'll find them.
And what they don't realize is that the feet are probably cooked so much they could probably just chew them right up like nothing.
But we have found that we can leave the gate wide open. I don't know where she's cutting herself. I'll bump it out if they keep butting heads over it.
Hi!
Can you hear the snap?
Is it that one? Somebody's been trying to move the tractor around again with his head. I don't think you should stick your nose in there. There's a wire on the other side of that boy. Yeah, I saw him out of the corner of my eye go over here. I'm gonna go over here and stuff my face.
Well, I dumped it on the ground. He'll figure it out.
I thought you were going in with a shovel before you left.
While they are distracted.
Yes, they are distracted.
But they don't touch the net. They don't touch the fence.
There's only one wire. Right there. Oh, here comes. She comes. I don't know why I always call them he. Probably because they're not really mamas, so. Pooper scooper in reverse.
Here's some bones from the last one.
It's called bone meal, honey. I think tomorrow night we'll probably end up moving the sheep.
Oh my. Baby beavers today. I do this every night.
What?
I do this every night. However, they do come and play up in here.
Not really. I haven't seen them doing too much of that. They've been sleeping a lot. They're at that stage, I think, where they're just putting on weight. They're eating so much that they sleep. And they told us that when we first started with pigs, that a fat and happy pig is a pig that eats and sleeps most of the day.
And leaves a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you want to know that it's going through them. But, you know, people were bragging on flies. Like in South Carolina, actually, it was Roots and Refuge. Jess was bragging on the fact that their weather's cooled down enough that the flies are gone. Not here. Not here.
Did you see any I missed? The great poop hunt.
Guess the real question is, do you
October?
smell any that I missed? Well, there's some gnats flying around right there.
Well, there's gnats flying everywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, if you cover it, there shouldn't be as many.
So where do you see it?
Right there. Go, walk straight ahead. Another step. Stop and look to your right. See all those gnats? Oh, they're fighting. Them's fighting words. I release you from Pooper Scooper land.
The hunt for Poop October.
And I guess we'll try to do a sheep marking. Yes, sheep marking. So we used to watch a show called
This Farming Life.
This Farming Life. It was in
Scotland.
Scotland?
Scotland or could have been Wales. But
Somewhere in England. And there was lots of sheep families that did sheep. So we knew that they marked like with this spray.
turned off. Let me fix it.
Oh,
Did you grab it?
I have this, the chalk. We know that they marked sheep with spray according to like, was it breeding or?
Boy is which?
Oh, which boy is which? Was the
Yes.
color coding?
They marked the
On their back, they were marking them with spray.
That was they would spray the girls after they'd been ultrasound so they knew how many they were carrying.
Okay, and it was a color thing. So that was like on their back. But you see that still a lot. Like you'll be driving around and you'll see a ton of sheep and you'll see like
We never turned it off.
color. I thought you were going back up and I was going to keep talking.
Okay.
We got to ground out. So anyway, but there was another family that would mark the underside of their male with chalk, like a chalk. This is like a bright blue. So going in, like standing behind him and like just put a bunch of chalk underneath on each side, on the insides of his hips underneath. So that when he does his thing on the girls, there should be a trace of this blue chalk on their back, thereby knowing that he is doing what he's supposed to do. And that should give us a clue as to when they're actually bred. Because once they're bred, at some point before the year is out, we are going to process our ram, because if you've followed us, you've seen that he is very aggressive. He takes it out on the sheep shaw a lot. His head is gray from him ramming on it. He looks so sweet. He looks like such a sweet boy. And then, I go in there and he starts chasing me around and wanting to knock me over. But these guys are ready to move. They're eating, but they're eating really down to the ground. So, time to move. But it's getting to that time of the year where grass isn't going to grow as much, and we haven't. All right, so I got some mulch spread around in there. Take you around to show you what's going on over here. I pulled out plastic that I used for last year. Some of it must have been just beyond usefulness. So it got tossed when we moved. So that's all I had left. I almost made it. And I even used a tarp, really. So I really needed more, but I've got it tacked down mostly. I might have Carrie just throw the pieces of wood that we have up in there, maybe on top of it, if it starts looking like the wind's going to get it. But with the pallets fence all the way around the outside, I'm not expecting an updraft, so it should be fine. So I've got to get a piece that will cover over there, and over here, but this is going to be bigger. Coming out to here. It's right about here, where that stairwell is. So the plan is to pull this out Now this may not get pulled out, I don't know, but we'll probably just go ahead and put the pallet fence up to here and then pull this out as we can. But yeah, I need to get another bit of plastic here and for over there so that it's covered up. Turkeys are doing good, pigs are doing good, sheep are doing good. So that pretty much lets you know what's going on here for today. A lot of inside stuff. So probably we'll see you on Saturday morning. You may not see it on Saturday morning, but we'll be filming on Saturday morning. Oh, we did add an antenna. I haven't gotten it hooked up all the way, but we're hoping that'll help us with our, you know, not feeling like we're out of the loop quite so much. But some things you just don't need to hear about, right? So, anyway, we shall see you soon. Gotta go make sure the turkey feed is down so they can get to it while we're out here.
So that's all it takes, because it's arcing from the wire to the post.
Oh, okay.
So it was actually arcing to the fence itself because it was closer. So
And that pole's probably gonna stay there, right? When we move them.
Yeah, we'll just go around that way.
Yeah, we'll keep it longer and narrower so they can have the fence line.
They'll be in the gate though. We'll have to watch. We'll have to make sure we do the gate.
Oh yeah.
Thanks. Just what I was wanting.
Well, you know where I'm talking about putting it, right? Well, I was gonna come in and distract him from the front because he loves to give me a hard time. Don't ya?
Down in here?
Yes, but yeah, all on both sides and as much as you can. Did it work?
Don't you dare! I will kick you.
I'm not sure if it worked. Oh no, not on his back.
I'm just trying to see if it works. It's not doing nothing on there, is it, huh? No, you don't.
I'm trying to show the viewers how aggressive he can be.
I'll show you the viewers how aggressive I can be. I'll kick him.
Well, you know, let's not do that. This is my sweetheart. She's a sweet girl, aren't you? Yes, so my sweet girl. I do see some blue down there. I just don't know if it's gonna... So how about if I do like a Three Stooges thing and stick my fingers out and I'll go right in his eyes? Yeah, you got him good. Hey, girly. Oh, my sweet thing. Oh, my sweet thing. You don't have nothing to do with me. Whoop, whoop. I'm going over.
Go.
If I can. Ugh. Okay. Here, you coming over? I moved the track this morning, so. Light it back up. Oh, you light it back the other way.
I
Okay.
unplugged it.
Okay. Well, we need to go over here real quick and shake the turkey feeder. Don't pet his head. That's what got us into this trouble, apparently.
I'm gonna cook you. Eat you. Oh, get ready for Elvis.
Get what?
Indeed, I thought he was gonna sniff it and give us the Elvis tongue with the Elvis lip.
He's sticking his tongue out, though. I'm like coming to the pan, but nothing's going in.
The nice thing about this being off.
Make sure there's water and food.
Actually, you could turn that one back on again.
No, we'll just wait until you're done. Hi.
Oh, Lee, I'll be glad when they stop pooping on top of there.
Yep, well, it's just another tweak to our system that we need to build a crown like we built for the water so they can't jump on it, poop, try to get over, and poop all over it. So that trash can feeder. And then the idea of knowing it needs to be higher when they get bigger, otherwise they're yanking their neck around. You okay?
They got about 2 inches.
What?
They have about 2 inches of water.
Oh, that's no good. Is the hose is off though, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I will walk around and turn the hose back on. Probably should put some water in there. You gonna move that too?
Yeah, boy, it'd be nice to have a pair of gloves.
Okay, I can do that too. All right, folks, so that's the so that's the adventures for the evening.
Turn them back on?
Yep. Yeah. I think that the only thing we're gonna do for the rest of the evening is try to get an antenna to work so we can live like real people and have some sort of connection with the world, since our internet is limited out here. So anyway, this is kind of a part 2 to today, so I will see you all later. Ciao. God bless. Thanks for watching.